I, a tender young maid, have been courted by many of all sorts and trades, if ever was any.
This episode of Chaste Treasure, Ladies Unlaced, sponsored by Sir Chrisman, supporter of the arts. You too can sponsor an episode of Ladies Unlaced. Simply email us at chastetreasure@gmail.com. Now presenting your ladies of Chaste Treasure.
Good day, good gentle!
I love that we're all like posed really cute, and then we're like, ah! Perfect. That's exactly us.
That's our brand. It's our branding.
Pretty
Anyway,
much.
so good evening.
Good
day.
evening.
I don't know what time it is.
Depends on. It's evening on the East Coast. It is mid-afternoon on the West Coast.
And it's mid of the evening or mid of the night in Paris right now.
Paris.
It is, because it's Olympic evening. We already watched the opening ceremony, so we know what happens. Spoiler alert. Hello, David! Hello. So I'm Lady Rosaline Howard.
I'm Lady Morgan. Hello.
And I am Fräulein Elsa.
And we are
Chaste Treasure! We are ladies of Maine.
Good evening, Brazens.
We are in the land of lobsters and blueberries.
And moose. Oh, a
This is-
moose. The very first time.
Hello,
Amazing.
I know. And
And
it's
they're
so
so much.
jealous.
They're so much bigger than cows. I've never seen a moose before in my life, and that was like my litmus test was like, all right, I've seen plenty of cows, but yeah, I've never seen a moose before.
I love that that's your standard. Like,
Yeah, well, because
moose,
I've seen
cow.
a buffalo, and a buffalo is like huge compared to it. But I can't see buffaloes often enough to compare a buffalo to a moose.
You're like, let's see.
I live
Is
in
this
Lancaster.
bigger
I
than a
see
cow?
tons of cows.
I suppose a cow is better to compare things to than a bread box.
Well, and cows are really large. Like they're much larger than deer. So I can't just be like, oh, it's a super big.
Oh,
deer.
we
Like,
missed you, Stephanie. We wish Party was here too. We miss you.
We have a bread box in our kitchen if you want to compare things to the size of a bread box.
Yeah. I would say like just its nose.
My
was the size of
chest is smaller than a bread box.
Absolutely.
It's
Hi,
white.
Lisa.
Hello, Lisa.
Lisa.
Yes. So speaking of my chest and things that look like my chest,
Oh dear, I don't know
not
where we're
pet
going.
the fluffy. I've pet fluffy
I
cows
pet fluffy
before.
cows. Highland coos.
Highland coos. You can pet Highland coos.
Yeah.
They are horny.
And actually, in my hometown in York, Pennsylvania, they just wrapped up the York Fair, which has been going on continually since before the country was a country. I think it started sometime in the late 1600s.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And they always have.
Yay! Did you see us or did you see Colorado?
Yeah,
The two of us out right now.
Our identical cousins.
Yes. So
Yes.
so ladies,
Yes.
speaking of the album that looks, in fact,
The
almost
flat white album,
the
yes.
flat white album that looks
Oh,
very
yes, the
much
flat
like
white.
my chest right now. We're going to be singing a couple songs from that album, but big news. Da da da. Hearing it first, right here on Ladies Unlaced. That's right. We are going to re-record the
it.
album. In the famous footsteps of lovely ladies like Taylor Swift.
Yes. Now, it's not because we have like a conflict with our release schedule or anything. At this point, it's been 11 years. It was a very early time in our lives where we weren't as developed harmonically and we didn't have the great studio that we have access to.
That's true. And there are certain songs that we don't sing anymore that are on that album.
Right. So there's some that are kind of offensive that I would really like to take off.
And we've got so many more ladies now.
It's true.
Because there are people on that album. And then we recorded more tracks. So then there were 5. And so, yeah, and there's like 20 of us now.
Yes.
So we're spreading it out.
And it's a chance to get some of our new ladies on the albums as well, because we got new ladies within the past year.
It's
Yes.
true. So
I get even more.
so many people. So yes, if you would like to help us out with anything, PayPal.me/Chaste Treasure.
Or become a patron by being on Patreon, and very soon look forward to a new Indiegogo campaign.
Ooh, yes.
Exactly, because we need your help funding this new CD because it costs a lot of money.
It does. If you're using a professional studio, it's not cheap.
It's true.
It's worth
But why our last season so
It's
amazing.
true. Yeah, they
It's
sound
true.
so good.
Because we used really good studios.
It's
So-
true. So if you like our hourly ambitious CD, you'll like this new one.
Yay!
It is great news. So flat and white, like my chest. Chase Treasure.
Morgan's version.
No, it's gonna be
Maybe
called
Rosaline's version. if
Actually,
anything.
Rosaline has a wonderful name for.
Chase Treasure Relaced.
But I
I
had an
like
idea for
Oh.
those of you out there that are our fans. If I remember correctly, and I could be completely wrong, but I believe the Beatles' White Album actually had another title at one point.
It did.
And then the fans called it the White Album.
No, garbled. Maine.
Why?
I don't know. We're trying.
Well,
We've done everything.
We can't do anything else.
that's true. But relaced,
relaced.
yes, definitely relaced. And then we're thinking that the fan version should be called the Flat White Album. Because we've been referring to the Flat White Album that looks just like Rosaline's chest. So
Anyway,
it's up to you to start that rumor,
yes.
people on the interwebs.
But ladies, would you like to sing a song off of that album?
We can
Which
try.
one?
I mean, it looks all right on our side,
have no
so we
idea.
have no
Yeah.
clue.
I
Let's sing an original drinking tune written
oh,
by you, Morgan.
I did write
I have a
Very
new
fun.
verse.
I'm very
that I
excited.
just
I
wrote.
saw you writing it in the corner of the Airbnb.
If
Well,
any-
because you know what yesterday was.
it was Christmas in July.
Yes. We're celebrating that Renaissance Festival this weekend.
We're gonna sing one of our Christmas songs for you tonight and this weekend at the fair.
Yes.
So come on out. You can hear it without the garbliness that we can't see on our side.
It
so
might
we
be
don't
better.
know.
I'm going to suggest to the fans, if you have access to YouTube, sometimes Facebook will end up being garbled while YouTube is not.
Da, 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 da. No.
Yeah.
All right. So let's sing an
Can
original
I go
drinking
third,
song.
ladies?
You wanna go
Sure.
third? All right. I will go first then.
And
Here's a glass, a cup, a song to all who wish to sing along, to wine, to beer, to liquor, to. And this I drink to you, my friends, and this I drink to you.
And here's a glass to theys and thems and she's and hers and he's and hims. If you're an adult, does consent, and I'd like you in my tent. You all have different flavors.
Huzzah.
And here's a glass, a cup, a song to all who wish to sing along, to wine, to beer, to liquor, to. And this I drink to you, my friends, and this I drink to you. All right, I just wrote this one.
Ooh,
Tell me
you
if it's
one too. I
horrible.
love it.
I
All
did.
right, we'll find out.
Shirley Temples are for me, bubbly, sweet, and fizzy. No, you say they are for kids. I drink one and pop my lid and tie the cherry stem with my tongue.
That was good. I like that.
Yay! Cheers!
And here's a glass, a cup, a song to all who wish to sing along, to wine, to beer, to liquor, to. And this I drink to you, my friends, and this I drink to you. I have to put down my drink.
All right.
Just unto the holidays, only a few short months away. Sweet Christmas lights, oh how they glisten. And I'd love it if you listen to the relaunch of the Untitled Movie Podcast with me and Shakespeare.
Self-promotion.
Ooh.
Hallmark Movie Podcast. Let me get
Hallmark
that
Movie
right.
Podcast.
Yes.
And
here's a glass, a cup, a song to all who wish to sing along, to wine, to beer, to liquor, to. And this I drink to you, my friends, and this I drink to you. Chase Treasure is our name, but you proclaim our name is quite untrue. As lovely ladies are not chased, our treasure should not go to waste, feasting in bed. You'll wake up the baby. And here's a glass, a cup, a song to all who wish I sing along, to wine, to beer, to liquor, to. And this I drink to you, my friends, and this I drink to you. To you.
To you.
not you. You're too young.
And this I drink to you. Hey! She's actually not even
She's
here.
not here right now. No,
She went on a walk with her father.
but if she,
Oh,
we miss you so much. If you haven't heard, the Donegal Dogs are not returning to the Pittsburgh Renaissance Festival this year, and we will miss them.
There is an ambitious part of me that really wants to rent your wife, Vince. So if she's available and would like to do something that isn't that, have her call me.
You're going to
Rent
rent
your
her.
wife.
She's amazing. She's a really great singer.
She is
I know,
amazing.
it just has other connotations.
I'm gonna rent your wife.
I mean, also, you all deserve a well-earned break after
You do.
so many
You really
decades
do.
performing on the circuit.
But we will miss you.
I will.
I
will.
only got to spend one weekend with them. I feel like I've lost out on
I know,
so much.
they're such lovely
Oh,
people.
and
And
we've
yet-
got a lot of memories to live through. Like the one time on record when they the kick sound kept
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. La 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 la.
Yeah,
love you.
yeah.
I tell you, that one weekend was, listen, it was not enough, obviously.
Yes.
But I felt like I connected with them
Hello.
so deeply in that one weekend.
I know.
Oh,
Oh, so sweet.
So, hello,
so,
Paul.
But
We've been through a lot.
speaking of babies and trying not to wake up, even though they're not here right now, the more money you tip us, the more special guests we'll show you.
Yes,
Because we've got a full house here
it's true.
of all sorts of random people.
Wait, that means, Frau Lydia, you need to stay awake.
No, you know what? I think it would be even funnier just
If we
be
just
like,
turn the camera around and she's asleep.
and she's just asleep on the couch.
You see Frau Lydia's conjunctivitis.
Who doesn't love
Look, this has
pink
been a-
eye in a house
This
full
has
of
been a
singers?
weird weekend.
been
There've
weird.
been we've broken a number of things unintentionally, just like things falling out of the fridge.
We
that
were
weren't
going to throw
expected.
blueberries at each other.
Catching on, well, melting, not catching on
melting,
fire,
not
but
catching on fire. Yeah, things melting.
melting.
It just jam.
Oh yeah,
Broken
it was a broken jam.
Yeah, it's been great.
It's
There was
been an
a
interesting week.
soda that exploded in the
freezer.
That was my. Oh.
Well, it's,
But there's been a lot
really
going on.
interesting.
Like this.
Which reminds me, I do have soda in the freezer, but it's a 2 liter and it will not freeze until after our show.
Oh,
Well, I hope
good
so.
job. Oh,
Otherwise,
so,
it's gonna be a really big explosion.
it is. Well,
It is
Kyle,
gorgeous. Last
I
weekend
hope
was
you are
really
going
lovely.
well too.
did you find the hidden tattoo?
Oh no,
No.
we have yet to get a tip large enough to show off the hidden tattoos.
I've got 5 of them.
Aye,
Just gotta look.
aye. So somebody tip us that 50 or 100 at the Maine Renaissance Fair. You
At
got to
the
be
show.
live. You got to be
At
at
the
the
show.
show. And then Morgan will show you a hidden tattoo. Which
So
check
that
on
just
right
means
now.
you have to come back this weekend.
Baby Bat is in good hands. Baby Bat is with Daddy.
Although Baby Bat was in our hands not too long ago.
I
know.
know.
Convenient to have 2 ladies who are really excited about having babies around. To just be like, here, take
Not
this,
just
let me
2,
clean the
3.
kitchen.
This one
Oh
over
yeah,
here,
yeah. Mama
which she-
Lydia also enjoyed that.
You're not wrong.
This
She
was
was
the
so
first day
excited.
she was able to get playing with her.
Yes.
Biotics have come in.
has
It's true.
have done their job.
We've been enjoying playing with the Baby Bat.
Baby
Bat
Bat.
do 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 do.
We not only have been watching the Baby Bat, but we've been watching Baby Bat type shows with the Baby Bat.
Yes.
Bluey.
Introduced Elsa to Bluey. She'd
Bluey.
never seen it before.
Lots of Bluey.
Yes, and I am now addicted.
Did we
love
watch
Bluey.
it yet?
Not yet.
Oh, I feel like we should watch it tonight.
Mayhaps that would be
There
a
we
good
go.
idea.
It's
All
only
right.
30 minutes.
So fandom out there. Fandom. So we asked for your help ahead of time for Follow the Band, but we have so many suggestions that I think we need to narrow it down.
Yeah, there's a lot on
So I think we need all of your help
Okay.
to narrow suggestions.
That's
So
fine.
maybe narrow it down to like the top 5.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well,
And then
all
we
right.
can choose.
Could we do it? Could we say like, okay, between these 5, pick one, and then between these 5, pick one?
Oh, I like it.
Because then that way it's
Yeah.
not
It
like,
is.
okay, here's 12 things.
Bluey
you gotta
is a
pick 5 of them.
delight.
Yeah.
Bluey is
It is.
a delight.
It's very clever.
All right. So for first round of 5,
Pick one
we'll
of these.
pick one, and then we'll
One
discuss
of
some more
these
stuff,
5,
and then
yeah.
we'll come up. All right. So of these 5, pick one. Librarian,
Okay.
Librarian.
minion,
Like the Minions movies.
like the minions that we saw during the opening ceremonies today.
All
So
right.
bizarre.
Who knew they're animated in France?
France!
Miss Universe.
We
everyone.
might not amuse you, but we amuse
We amuse
ourselves.
So librarian,
Right,
minion, maple farmer,
Like maple
Ooh.
syrup.
like maple syrup,
I like that.
uh,
2 more.
planetarium director,
Oh,
and an Olympic lifeguard.
those are
Mabel.
So those are the first 5. Anyway, but speaking of the Olympics,
Yes.
we were watching. If you could do an Olympic sport, which sport would you?
Are
do?
we talking summer specifically or winter?
I don't care. You pick
All right.
any Olympic sport. Which sport
Oh.
would you be able to do?
Yeah.
Rhythmic gymnastics.
Oh, you could probably be pretty good at that, except for the like, I'm going to put my head,
If
my
I
leg
were
behind my
flexible.
head.
Come on, Michael.
That's
Maple
not-
Farmer.
No, he's the one who voted for that one in the first place.
Oh, did he put down Maple? Then see, that's a vote already for Maple Farmer.
Whatever.
I might
all
just
right.
do Maple Farmer.
You might. So I would have to go with, and this is a personal goal for me.
Aye.
I would like to go with marathon runner.
Hmm.
I don't think I could ever
Oh.
be that fast, but just like that is an Olympic accomplishment.
Okay,
and I
so-
mean that is specifically the Olympic accomplishment. The marathon was invented kind of for that.
Maple collect.
Maple collect.
I love you, Dad.
Like milking trees.
Since you both have given,
Now I'm just like imagining this, like milking a tree.
And
But
a
like
moose
a
is larger
tree.
than a cow, but
So far you've given both Summer Olympics. So I'm going to give Summer, and then we're going to go back and do winter.
All right.
So for Summer, today I heard of a new sport.
Ooh.
I would normally say synchronized swimming because
yes.
actually my very first swim teacher was a water ballet
Oh,
person.
no way.
So initially that's what I would have gone for. But I heard about canoe slalom today.
oh, that
Canoe?
sounds fun.
So canoeing on a slalom, like a
Or like kayak. I don't know.
No,
but
kayak makes sense. Yeah, canoe
Either
would
way,
be
that's very
But yeah,
fun.
I thought that
kayaking
sounds like
on
a lot of
slalom?
fun. Yes.
All right. So now if you do a winter sport,
Or maybe it was moguls. Whatever it is, it sounded fun.
Yeah,
all right.
intense
So,
kayaking.
so now we need a winter sport.
A winter
winter
sport.
sport.
I think I would do bobsled.
Really?
Oh, I
It's
know
like
exactly.
sledding.
I
Yeah,
know.
but it's really fast.
It seems the most, I don't know, less scary fall down, go boom. I don't know.
I'm not going to correct you on that.
Well, I can't ski. I have no balance
No,
and I hate the
I
cold.
like skiing. I have gone skiing.
I mean, I'd
a
love
number
to be
of
a
times.
figure skater, but I know that I have
That's
zero
what I
skill
would
set.
love to figure skate.
Yes.
I will never be able to learn how to do it. Inner ear does not spin around in circles.
Nope,
but
me
I
neither.
wish I could learn how to figure skate.
So I briefly actually
Hockey?
did
Yes.
skate
Oh,
in Michigan when I was living in Michigan.
Well, you were a dancer too.
I was a dancer. When I was very little, I took all of the lessons before we immigrated.
Immigrated.
So
the
you are
East Coast.
German, yes.
Before we relocated to the East Coast.
Yes.
But I actually had an adult skate over my finger when I fell once.
Ah!
Remarkably, did not end up with a decapitated finger. I don't know if that's the right term. A
Severed
severed
finger.
finger. There we go.
Blah.
But
Hi,
honestly, hello, Bo. We love Bo. The sport that I really wanted to do is I always wanted to be a luger.
Luge.
You're not a
Nice
loser,
luge. Thank you.
Elsa. You're not
I'm
a
a luger,
loser.
baby.
So I will
why
not
don't-
kill me.
Now I'm having trouble remembering what a luge is. I
It's
know
the
what it
same. It's similar to bobsled, except
It's
you go
just one
down.
person. Tiny.
And you're on your back and you can't see where you're going.
Oh yeah.
Versus skeleton, which is the terrifying one, because
Scary.
you're on your
Face
belly,
first.
face first.
Yes. That's
Aye.
cool.
So
Luge
it's
always looks fun.
somewhere between. I feel like bobsled's safer than luge,
Aye.
and luge is safer than skeleton.
Someone typed hockey. One of the suggestions was stick around.
Oh.
Boo! Boo!
Damn it, Kyle.
Even I'll boo at those.
I'll giggle at you, Kyle, because
Oh,
you voted
man.
for maple.
All right, the next five.
All right.
All right.
And our person in the background, please keep track of whatever got
Yeah,
the most
yes,
votes.
that's
Please
true.
keep track of the
All
most
right.
votes.
Next five.
Next five.
We said we might go through twice anyway.
Aye.
Oh sure. Yeah. Sure.
Truck curling.
I love
curling!
Curling is.
I
fascinating.
forgot about the curling.
Well, there's like Olympic golf. Like
actually-
something like that.
Val and I 7 years ago talked about
I
starting
know.
learning how to curl because
There's
Philadelphia has a
There's a
curling club.
curling club that you can go to in Philadelphia.
And that was back when I had some knees before they
Yeah,
just
that's-
decided to completely
That
crap
is
out
that
on
is
me.
an
Now-
all knees all the
now
time.
you just
sport.
have a high knee.
There's nothing I can do.
You could
Sorry.
hit
All right.
me.
What are our next?
All right, the next one. Truck driver.
Truck. We've never gotten truck driver. I'm shocked.
I know these are
I
all
have
really good
once.
ones.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't cross any of them
I've
out.
never gotten truck driver.
Truck driver.
Truck driver.
Rat catcher.
Rat catcher.
Rat catcher. Cooper, as in someone who makes barrels.
Oh, got it. I thought
A-
it was like someone who ran a chicken coop, and I was wrong.
No, Cooper as in
Cooper
a
is
barrel maker.
A barrel maker. Got it.
A farrier, as in someone who deals with horses.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cleaning horses.
Not to be confused
one,
with
two,
a
three,
furrier. Farrier
Yes,
versus
a
furrier.
farrier
Farrier.
and a landscaper / gardener.
I really like that.
I know they're
Like
all
a
really
gardener's
good.
really fun.
I know.
You know,
They're
one
all
time when we were in Oregon, I got a fish farmer.
Ooh, fish farmer.
farmer.
Yeah, it was like a one time it was a fish farm. A different day, there was somebody who was like, I can't remember what it was called, but their job was to go into different bodies of water and test to see how many fish there were. It was like a fish
Oh.
population specialist. or
I remember
something.
you
The
telling me about
opposite
this
team
one.
is called this boo straightening.
Yes, landscaper.
Thank you, person in the
Background.
because you did it.
I really like
Driver.
landscaper though. I think that's really
I know, and
fascinating.
it's really good. It's really good. Mom.
Gardner.
Yes.
Oh.
Rosaline's mom is running this show for us behind the scenes tonight because
Alright,
all three of us are in
here.
the show. Da-da-da. Gardner in it for the green. Kyle, man,
He's good at
you're like all
on
punts
this
tonight. You're on the punts. Anyway,
Wait, I had a question.
yes.
Because I asked it to both of you yesterday, but I am curious about the audience and what they think. All
Uh-huh.
right. So obviously, we've been talking about different kinds of Olympic sports, what
Mhm.
sports that we think we could do
Mhm.
or would like to do. What is the weirdest Olympic sport that you enjoy watching? Like curling. Like curling is bizarre, but very
I forgot
interesting.
about curling.
Yes, and I really like synchronized swimming is fascinating to me.
Especially
It's
when
really
you
hard.
see the stills. Hello, Rosaline, sister
Hello.
niece.
Hi.
But when you see the stills of synchronized swimmers, first thing they've got those little things on their nose.
Yeah, they got the things on their nose.
They do.
And then their feet are so pointed, they're curled over. Like their toes curled over the tops of their feet, and it's so weird.
Guten Tag, Tommy.
Hello, Tommy. But man,
their
like
faces-
they launch each other out of the water, and they're in really deep water.
We were actually watching rugby earlier.
That was fascinating.
And I said, what do rugby and synchronized swimming have in common? And it is launching your teammate into
Yes.
the air.
What is the strangest thing? Just like, oh, we've got like the tip off, which you would see in like a basketball game. But no, you have to like throw your friend into the air to try to grab the ball so it can be on your side. And they have the shortest halves, I think, of any sport, any major athletic sport. It's something like 7 or 14 minutes
Oh my
per
goodness.
half.
Yes.
Like it's only the whole game is 30 minutes long, but it's the most brutal thing I've ever seen. Like it's intense.
Oof.
Everyone had like fingers taped, legs taped, like
The one guy had a Hannibal Lecter mask.
oh
on
yeah,
his
he did. He
face.
had a mask on his face because he didn't want to break his nose. So he had this big plastic thing that went over his face, so he didn't break his nose.
I apparently don't watch enough sports.
I love the
All right, but what
Olympics.
is a
High dive.
Yes,
That's-
Yes.
those are amazing.
My husband and I enjoy
Terrifying,
watching.
yeah.
We enjoy the curling. Is what
Curling is
it's
fun.
just random.
It's
just
very odd.
so
It's got
random.
very odd rules.
So ladies,
Yes.
I was just checking. We have enough tips to show a special guest star.
And
Oh.
look,
And
what
And
just came
I
down
know
the
exactly
stairs.
who we should start with.
Come
Come
on.
here. Where'd he go?
Oh, it's the kitchen.
Lucky.
Oh,
Lucky.
lucky.
Oh.
I just
All right,
said
then
it.
you
Well,
get
then
to
you
come
get
here.
to be it.
You get to be special guest star. The very first special
Special
guest
guest
star is my
Watch your
husband.
step.
What am I doing?
You're just
You're
gonna
gonna
come
come
in
over
and
here
say
and say
hi.
hi.
Say hi.
Say
Say
hi,
hi.
friends.
Hey,
Hey, girl.
hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Yeah. So
He says that to the baby bat all the
It's
time.
true.
Hey, girl.
it's true. So
How you
this is
doing, Bill?
that's my husband. That's one of our special guests
One of
in
our
our
special
house.
guests, yes.
But there are more.
Da da da.
Please tip us in.
So tip us more, and then we'll.
And we'll do more.
Um, or
Nobody says hi, Mark.
Wait.
Tommy
Before we
says
get-
hi.
Yes.
Tommy says hi.
Tommy Abbott says hello.
Oh, hey Tom.
He
Before
says, hey, Tom.
we
He said,
get-
actually, he says,
Before we
Hey,
get
girl.
too much further, there is something important that we also have to announce.
Oh.
Not only from that we're having a new album that is an old album and all that kind of fun stuff.
dum,
But we are only currently planning. We are only currently planning one more episode of Ladies Unlaced. It will be Ladies Unlaced episode 69, which we felt was very appropriate. And then we will take some time off to focus on other projects and other
Such as
things.
the new album.
Like the new
Right.
album.
If this is something that you really love and really enjoy, please let us know that we come back and do
I
this again.
see
maybe
that
at
like
the end of the
our
year,
viewership is up from what we've been seeing
yeah,
recently.
this is
Tonight,
great, but like generally speaking, because it's kind of it can be kind of a pain to coordinate depending on if people are flying in and out for a different show or if they're not getting there until late and stuff like that. It could just, as wonderful as this was to start in the pandemic when we were all separate.
we have
it's
so many
brought-
other things now.
Yeah, we got a
And
lot
we're
more
at
things
like
to
100 fairs per year, so
Right.
you can actually see us in person.
do most of the time.
But if you have an idea about how we can continue to do something similar to this, maybe not quite as frequently, that we can please you, the fans, please let us know. Send us an email,
Absolutely.
connect with us on the Book of Faces. And if you want to continue to have fun, like backstage kind of content, we're really looking to expand our Patreon base.
Yes.
So if our lovely backstage person, stage manager, could put up the banner for the Patreon page.
Patreon.com/Chase Treasure.
And you have to type it in.
Aye.
Absolutely.
As
Aye.
Sultana Lila would say, the silent, but you have to, otherwise you won't show up.
Exactly. And we will come in your mailbox once a month.
Levels start as low as $5 a month, and any and all helps the
There we
ladies.
go.
It goes whatever ladies are writing the letters or the verses that month do get paid out. So it helps give us a little bit of income, perhaps when we don't have a
All right.
festival going.
Follow my logic here. So you said we're coming in the mailbox once a month. And then I was thinking of the other thing that we were talking about, a once a month that has euphemisms for it. And I don't think
Your
this
song.
is correct, but it's like the communists have entered the hen house or something.
Yes.
Like that.
Yes.
Is that it? Yeah.
Mhm. So
Yes.
Morgan wants to write a song
I do.
about ant flow.
Yes.
Um,
Because there are so many funny euphemisms, and there's already been songs written about like boobs and other things. And I was like, all right, I don't need to retread that ground.
No.
But I think it would be hilarious to incorporate, especially some of these foreign, like Finnish and Japanese, like really odd, fun euphemisms for the ant flow process. I think that is communists in a hen house.
Something. of
Something
that
like
sort.
the fun house, communists in the fun house.
I don't
maybe.
know.
I don't know. The communists have entered.
communists.
And that's what I wanted the chorus to be. Would be like, communists in the fun house. There are communists in the fun house. Maybe not like that, but
Just like that.
communists
And
in
that'll be on the new
the maybe.
This one.
Yeah.
I don't think this one.
We'll
I
do
think the
another
next
one. Another one.
Thank you, Tommy.
Thank
You're
you.
not getting that. All
We
right.
saved all of them.
Next
All right,
five.
next five
All
that we
right.
are narrowing down for follow the best.
Hay hauler.
Hey,
One who hauls hay.
hauler.
All right.
A tax collector.
Ooh.
A barmaid.
All right.
A ferryman. And one who runs a ferry.
So we had a
Hey,
farrier,
ferryman.
and now we have a ferryman.
Just
yes.
heard that earlier today.
And
Is that
a-
Johnny James Dio? I don't know.
Cobbler.
Cobbler, person who makes shoes.
Yes, one
Oh,
who
I thought
Not
it was a
person who makes cobblers.
No,
Which would
one
be
who,
nice.
one who cobbles the shoes, like an elves in the shoemaker.
Yes.
It's
Not
not as much fun as the cobbler.
Yes.
You had a killer cobbler yesterday. Liked.
Oh, it was strawberry, rose, and green tea.
Yes. Odd
Cobbler.
combination, but really
Yes,
tasty.
like a cobbler.
Like a
Yeah,
cobbler.
like a cobbler that you-
From a place called Pineland Farms.
The baby bat has entered the building.
And if you tip us, you might get to see her.
We'll see. She might stay awake. I don't know yet.
We'll see. She just went for a walk, so she was
hiding and drinking wine.
hiding and drinking wine. Ladies, it's time for another song.
Excellent.
But we don't have enough suggestions for Follow the Band yet.
No.
And both of the other two songs are more later songs. Hey,
Well,
Holler.
I
What do you
feel
wanna do
like
first?
I kind of
You
feel
want to do
like
that one?
I feel like we should do. I kind of feel like we should. Save that one. For
Save
the
that
end.
one for the end?
Yeah, because that is very.
I don't
unique.
even
We never get to do
All
this
right.
particular song. It's
All
a
right.
very special song.
We're going to blow our load early, everybody.
Woo.
This
Especially
is
right
Maine's-
before she goes to sleep. That'd be nice.
This is seriously Maine's favorite song.
I think everyone who attends it is like, I'm a himbo! And they're
Yeah.
proud of their himbo status.
Yes.
But every time we sing it, they
So if you
lose
need
their
to find a
minds.
himbo, come to Maine.
Was that the bat signal?
Yes.
It's like,
Actually,
it's
before we
C
sing,
sharp.
it is a C sharp.
Yeah, she's
She's
consistently hit
consistently singing a C sharp.
She's, and I think that's pretty close, actually. Yeah.
I looked at that.
Yeah,
Was like,
just to figure out what it was. And she does. She hits that note pretty much any time that she's like not entirely focused on something. Like she's like kind of half concentrating and just sort of staring, and she'll be like, and it's pretty much a C sharp.
oh
yeah.
you need the tongue.
The concentration is
shall we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay? Do you need lower?
That's pretty high.
All right.
That's much better. Thank you. Yes. There
I
we
would
go.
appreciate that.
Got it.
Thank you.
For me, it's not a problem. It's
I'll be singing in the stratosphere. It'll be really, it will not be a pop song anymore. It will be
opera.
opera.
Do 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 do.
Where have all the good men gone? The past has left me sore. There's the grand and gallant man to rival mighty Thor. Isn't there a white knight supportive and naive? Late at night I pray my wish will
himbo. Holding up our hand till the day is through. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be sweet with a lower than average IQ. I need a himbo. I'm holding up for a himbo till the morning calls. He's gotta have heart and he's gotta be brave with proverbial biceps. Balls and balls. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ah ah. Somewhere at the midpoint between sweetie pie and jam, come a dreamboat with a force to cause an aftershock. Bigger than the old oak tree, unsweet as apple pie. Who would need a Superman with a himbo by my side? I need a himbo. I'm holding for a himbo till the day is through. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be sweet with a lower than average IQ. I need a himbo. I'm holding up for a himbo till the morning calls. He's gotta have heart and he's gotta be brave with proverbial biceps and balls. Really tall. Oh yeah.
Hey, girl.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ah ah.
And when my day is totally sad and it falls into end, he said me shall be lying in my bed. Quick, the pain and the stress that the work and the bug. I know he's waiting for me with food and with hugs.
With food and with us, with food and with us, with food and with us, with food and with us. I need a himbo. I'm holding up for a himbo till the day is through. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be sweet with a lower than average IQ. I'm talking to you.
I need a himbo.
I'm holding up for a himbo till the morning calls. He's gotta have heart and he's gotta be brave with proverbial biceps and balls. No brain at all.
So dumb.
Do 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 do.
Like Chris Hemsworth.
Oh yes. Do 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 do.
Or Kronk.
Ah ah. I need a himbo. Silence.
I like.
Oh, we got some applause.
Thank you, live studio.
Thank you.
All right. All right, back to our list because
All right.
this
Thank
has
you,
to be
friends.
the
Thank
next
you,
song.
friends.
Thank you,
Yay.
thank you.
I'm really gonna wine. I'm sad.
Oh no!
I do it. Do you want
I'm
more
almost
of it?
finished it.
No.
You have had hardly any of your blueberry
I
cider.
know. The good stuff. You know
You're
what?
turning blue, Violet. You're turning
Okay.
violet, Violet.
Yes, I have blueberry cider because we're here in Maine.
Yeah. They make good stuff up here.
Mhm.
Actually, we went there how many years ago? We went to a winery a couple of years ago
I
We went to a winery in New Hampshire.
in New Hampshire. That's what it was.
haven't been to many meaderies since he's the mead king of the East Coast. All right, where was I?
Froman?
Cobbler.
Cobbler.
All right, next, minstrel,
Minstrel.
magistrate. These are all like actual
Magistrate?
occupations.
Yeah.
Magistrate, tailor,
Taylor, sure.
a latte boy.
Taylor.
Miller, 1, 2, 3, 4, and
Baker.
Baker.
All right.
Those are the next 4, 5.
5. That was 5.
Counting is hard. Yes. So it's Christmas in July.
Yes.
And it's the Olympics.
Yes. And
Uh,
we've
Two
watched.
of my favorite things.
We've watched both of these extensively. I've never watched a Hallmark special, but because I have a very young child, I'm like, you know what? Let's just watch something benign. So we watched a show about baby sharks, which was really cute, actually.
We did.
And then we watched a show about it was somebody came home to their it was a summer camp one.
Oh,
Christmas
summer
in
camp.
July,
It was a Christmas in July episode.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, from David.
right.
Thanks.
Yes, it was amazing. It was this
summer camp that always did a Christmas in July, and they're getting ready to close because mother and father are retiring.
Yeah, they're
Of
getting
course.
older, and no one wants to
Exactly.
take it over. And they were thinking about selling the land so that they had a big retirement nest egg that they could use then just to finish out the rest of their life.
But it takes place in the summertime, which I was like, this.
Yeah,
Perfect.
they
And
had
it's-
like flag, and they had like a snowball fight, which where they threw water balloons at each other.
Right, and they had one that was like, it was actually, instead of capture the flag, it was capture the wreath.
Oh yeah,
They made wreaths and were running around with it.
So, ladies, so Christmas in July, yes.
Yes.
And
Sorry.
we've been watching Bluey,
We have been
which
watching
takes
Bluey as
place
well.
in Australia.
Yes,
So
it
their
does.
normal Christmas is in the summer.
They have the
So
summer-
Not July, it's still in December.
Still
Still
in
in
December,
December, but
but
they
in
have
the
a summer.
summer.
They have a pool
So,
party.
so if Christmas
Yes.
happened in the summer
Christmas happened
instead of in
summer.
the winter,
But we're still in America.
we're still in America.
All
But
right.
if Christmas happened in the
America.
summer and not the winter,
Yeah.
what kind of weird new tradition should there be for Christmas?
Instead of skiing, it would be going to a water park,
Yes.
and you would go on like tubing.
Yes. That sounds
It would
fantastic.
be a lot of fun.
I would like to say leaving ice cream out for Santa, but it would melt.
No,
It would melt. You'd have a
No.
little bowl of soup.
What you do is you leave you put an ice cream bowl in the freezer and you leave a note for Santa indicating where it is located.
You just say it's hey
Hunt the
Santa,
ice
it's in the
cream.
freezer.
You sent him on a scavenger hunt to find the ice
I
cream.
think Santa would then have to wear a Hawaiian shirt,
Yes,
And
actually,
shorts.
most of the time when I've seen
Yes.
the like Santa on vacation, it's
Yeah.
always a Hawaii.
Hawaiian shirt and shorts.
Actually, some fans of ours
I
that live in Texas for part of the year and in state for part of the year, Kansas and Alabama.
oh
And he came dressed as Summer Santa.
Ah!
So he's got a big white beard. He was wearing a
That's
Hawaiian
true.
shirt. He
Yes.
had things.
margaritas instead of eggnog. That sounds like a great idea.
Oh.
I'm trying to think what us Jews. I mean, what? I'm a Christian. What us Jews
This
would
star has
do?
an extra point.
I know. For
what is does
the gelt would melt.
it?
You
It
could
does.
still light candles.
Does the Jewish religion have a summer holiday?
I
I thought it does.
a few. But
Yeah, not Purim is like a bigger one, and that's
Purim
like
is in the,
the
spring.
Halloween. Okay.
I love
There's a
Purim.
couple
Purim is
spring
like
ones.
Purim's like Halloween and Mardi Gras had a baby, and it's like the best holiday ever.
Yeah. Maybe
Too
steal something from that.
Shvat is in
Early
spring,
summer.
That's about trees.
Yeah.
I
But
like Tu
but like
B'Shvat.
Hanukkah things, like things you do on Hanukkah. I mean, you can still light candles, and you
Sure.
can still.
In fact, when the power goes out, you have to.
There
Yeah,
you go.
I mean, I
for
know a lot
hurricane.
of people that
Yeah.
celebrate summer solstice kind of do it similarly in that they just have a big bonfire. They just
That's-
light everything up.
Like at the Olympic opening ceremonies with the piano on fire.
I need to see this.
So many things. Don't give it away. They haven't watched it yet. Maybe
Well, wait till you see the piano. I'm not telling the end. There's a piano on
There's a
fire.
piano.
there's a piano on fire.
There's a piano on
There's
fire.
pianos on fire.
All right,
There's minions.
and then the last bits, ladies, and then we
Oh.
can sing the song. All right, we
Right.
got some more.
So this is choice 4, and maybe we can go back and retread some of the other ones so that we all
Aye.
have 2.
Where
You
did
go
I
ahead.
shop? I
I'm
shopped
going
at
to go-
Baker.
Baker, yeah. I'm going to go get my wine.
Weaver.
That is a real job.
These
Or
are
it
real
was.
jobs.
I don't think it is anymore.
Seamstress.
Oh, that looked like scourgestress to me. Yeah. How would one be a scourgestress?
It's tiny. Got a lot of suggestions. Shepherd.
Perfect for Christmas.
Perfect for Christmas.
Yes.
A beer maker, a distiller, and a fletcher. I don't even know what a fletcher does.
The person who makes arrows.
A person who makes arrows. Thank you. So vote for those. And then person behind the scenes, aka Mom. Hi, Mom.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom. Do some tallies and tell us which got the most votes.
I have to figure out how to pronounce this correctly. A bowyer is somebody who makes bows.
A bowyer is
Yes.
someone who makes bows.
And then a fletcher is someone who makes just the arrows.
Oh, if that bottle happens to be there, it can so conveniently fill another glass.
Wow. That is
Good
a
stuff.
big bottle.
Dankeschön.
This is
Darling.
my husband and I know how to do it.
Oh my
So-
God.
What?
We discovered something the other day.
Oh,
that was
our
very
revelation.
disturbing.
Oh
This
my
has nothing
goodness.
to do with Christmas.
Nothing
in
to do
July.
with
Nothing.
anything.
Nope. Nothing to do with anything that we've talked
How
about.
did we-
my
Olympics.
God.
I said Dankeschön.
You said don't
I singing the song, Shade, and then my husband said, "Oh, that's in Ferris Bueller's Day Off."
It's Wayne Newton.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
I knew
And he said, "It's Wayne Newton," and we watched it. And we said, "No, that's not Wayne. That's a lady.
That is like a young woman trying
like
to
Doris
be sexy.
Day or
Like
Peggy
Lee.
Sue.
Peggy
Yeah.
Lee. It sounded like Peggy Lee
Yeah.
singing.
Okay.
Dunkashade, darling Dunkashade.
No, he's had a lot of
Oh
No.
my goodness!
This is Wayne Newton.
It was Wayne Newton.
As a teenager, the thing is that we'd only heard like the remastered version
right, the
of it,
older versions of him with a lush.
When he's
lower
like in
voice.
his 40s.
Yeah.
and like he's working in Vegas, and it's like this, you know. Dunkashade.
Try the veal.
Yes. Who's the one that I confuse him with? It's. I keep thinking it's
Maple Farmer, Gardner, Baker,
Baker,
Weaver.
Weaver. And then we can pick two of our own.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not Wayne Newton. Who's the one that I always? It's not David Hasselhoff. It's somebody else. It's something like that. Burt Bacharach, maybe.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
I confuse him with Bacharach.
But well, just look up young
Just
Wayne
look up
Newton.
young Wayne Newton. It's disturbing.
It really is. And he plays the
and Hay
banjo.
Hauler.
Hey, Hellers is up there too.
He also apparently plays the banjo. There's a lovely clip on the interwebs with Lucy Arnaz, as well as Lucille Ball, and Wayne Newton playing banjos, all three of them.
It's real weird.
Wow.
It's real weird.
So, ever on Jeopardy, you now know.
All right, ladies. So
All right.
you wanted Maple Farmer, I'm assuming.
Yes.
What was he?
Uh,
Weaver,
Weaver, Baker. Thank you. Maple
Gardner,
Farmer. Yeah.
Baker, Weaver, and what was the other one?
Hay Hauler.
Hay Hauler.
Hauler.
And
And
then
one
we
more.
need one more.
Yeah. All right.
Um,
I would like to claim Baker.
That makes sense to me, actually.
And I will take Gardner. as
All
well.
right,
So,
so-
you need the whatever was left, and you pick your own.
All right. So Weaver or Hay Hauler, someone has to do.
Okay.
So I will pick one of those, I guess.
I already picked mine too. I'm good. Baker.
Oh, I will do Weaver.
You do Weaver.
Mhm.
All right. So
And
I think that means that Elsa gets stuck with Hay Hauler unless you want
Okay,
to
so-
deny the crowd.
So that's fine.
All right.
That's fine. I'll figure it out. A
So
Hay
Maple Farmer and a Hay Hauler.
Hauler.
and I will do a Weaver and something else.
And I had a Baker and the Landscaper / Gardner.
Unless you. Hay Hauler.
I got nothing for Hay Hauler.
Neither do I. So I'll come up with something by the
Who's
time
the
we get to me.
weirdest one on here? Truck driver. No one ever does truck driver.
I'll figure. I can
Or
do truck.
planetarium.
I can do truck driver too.
All right.
All right. So I am Weaver.
Yeah.
And No.
I'm
Weaver
Hay
and
Hauler.
truck
Truck
driver.
I am Baker and a Gardner.
All right. I can start.
All right. You want to start?
All right. Oh, my lover is a weaver, a weaver, a weaver, and a very fine weaver is he. Is he all day long? He pulls strings, he pulls strings, he pulls strings.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. You gotta work with the shuttlecock.
He does have to work.
That's right, isn't
The
it?
shuttlecock.
Yeah.
You are correct. He does it well, and he pulls them so tight. He's really fast with
The
his hands.
Warp und the Woof.
Woof, 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 woof is what I say. And at night he comes home and drinks. But it's in a really beautifully patterned cup on a beautifully patterned
love that.
placemat.
It's got like a little cozy.
Aye, with a little
tea
koozie.
koozie.
Yes.
And we've got really nice blankets around the house.
Fair enough.
Oh, you gotta drink a little bit, dance a little bit, follow the band all the way. Drink a little bit, dance a little bit, follow the band all the way.
Excellent. Good.
Oh, my lover is a baker,
Mhm.
and a very fine baker is she.
Mm.
Is she all day long? She packs the cake. She packs the cake. She packs the cake. Mark it with a B. Just a little B.
Oh no, those
No,
are
no, no. These are like double
those are,
G's.
sorry,
at this point.
mark it with a B. There we
These are
go.
like E at this point. Which is,
E!
yeah, believe me. That's what I feel like when I wake up in the morning. And at night she comes home and
Oh, there's raisins. I knew that would offend both of you. They hate raisins in their
chocolate
baked goods,
She drinks tea.
which goes really well with crumpets.
It's true.
Oh, you gotta drink a little bit, dance a little bit, follow the band, follow the band all the way. Drink a little bit, dance a little bit, follow the band, follow the band all the way.
All right, you got this, Elsa.
Oh, my lover is a hay hauler. A hay hauler.
Better in the accent.
Hey, hauler.
Taylor.
Fine. Hey, hauler is he.
Get out that phlegm. Ha! You picked up.
Yeah,
Heck of a time.
All day long, he lifts that bale. He lifts that bale. He lifts that bale.
Have you ever seen like the hay hole and just go whoop, like the bales of hay just like shoot out real fun. Just like
Yeah,
The things shoot out very quickly.
and that's why you need protection.
yes,
Exactly,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly.
You gotta be careful. Those things are heavy.
And at night he comes home and
What?
Annoyingly ties you up with really rough strings that are really hard to.
Makes you because you're allergic because you got hay fever.
no, he picks out the little pieces of straw and then he drinks tea.
Fair enough.
Ew.
Oh, you gotta drink a little bit, dance a little bit, follow the band, follow the band all the way.
Get everybody seasick.
Drink a little bit, dance a little bit, follow the band, follow the band all the way.
Oh,
Your turn.
my lover is a truck driver,
Yes.
a truck driver,
Love it.
a truck driver, and a very fine truck driver is he. Is he all day long? He handles tight curves.
Ooh.
Handles tight curves.
Look at you.
Handles tight curves.
So that way truck ramp. Gravel. Like,
Ah! And at night he comes home and
spends a lot of time in suspicious diners. Wait, you've never been to a truck stop?
I have. You don't go in by yourself.
No.
He pays for a 5-minute shower.
Yes.
And he drinks the tea out of the soda.
Yes.
Oh, you gotta drink a little bit, dance a little bit, follow the band, follow the band all the way.
We're making Rosaline
Drink a
dizzy.
little bit, dance a little bit, follow
I'm
the
staring at the
band,
Dodge.
follow the band all the way.
All right, all right. Oh, my lover is a gardener,
Mhm.
a gardener, a gardener, and a very fine gardener. Are they? Are they all day long? They finger buds. They finger buds.
Mhm.
They finger buds. You gotta tease it open a little bit, like you know that you can do this.
You gotta finger the hole.
yeah, with
Yeah,
a
you gotta
rose.
finger
If
the
you
hole.
have like a rose and it's quite open, you like fiddle with it with your finger and then blow on it. I'm not kidding. You do that.
You can actually do like this.
and it.
You gotta rub the sides
Yeah,
a
you
little
gotta rub
bit,
it a little
and then
bit.
you gotta finger the hole.
Yes.
Yeah. And then
Little
you
bit.
gotta call it a hoe.
Yes, yes. That clearly talking dirty to plants. really
Yeah.
helps.
I meant the hoe. You gotta hoe.
Yeah. And at night they come home.
They prick you real good.
I was gonna say they drink tea and they cover their hands in band-aids.
Oh.
They drink tea. Yeah.
Wrong.
Oh, you gotta drink a little bit, dance a little bit, follow the band, follow the band all the way. Drink a little bit, dance a little bit, follow the band,
So squished.
follow the band all the way.
Oh, my lover is a maple farmer.
Mhm.
Ooh,
A maple farmer.
you really wanted this
A
one.
maple farmer owns a very fine maple farm.
I just get like
Is
tree
he-
teats. That's what I'm
Is
thinking.
he
Tree teats. Oh.
all day long? He taps that.
Yeah.
He taps that. He taps that.
It's not like it's like a spigot guitar.
But you have to tap it
You gotta
first.
tap it.
Tack it in there.
You gotta
Jam it in as hard as you can until the liquid starts to flow.
It's very sticky.
Very sticky. Sticky business.
And at night he comes home
Makes
and
these really weird candies with the leftover stuff.
Is he
Delicious,
branching?
though.
Is he branching out?
leave that choice alone.
Aw,
Thank you, Kyle. No,
slap trees.
he drinks tea, but it's honey maple syrup.
You know what? I
Obviously.
appreciate that.
Oh, you gotta drink a little bit, dance a little bit, follow the band all the way. Drink a little bit, dance a little bit, follow the band all the way. Oh, my lover is a tea seller, a tea seller, a tea seller, and a very fine tea seller they be all day long. They drink tea, they drink tea, they drink tea.
Pinkies way up. Sticky.
And at night, la da dee da dee.
So, ladies, I said this during the show last week. Boo. During the show last week. So we keep saying pinkies up.
Yes.
I found out.
Well,
Lady
that was,
Gwendolyn.
Lady
Yes.
Gwendolyn sent this to all of us.
So Lady Gwendolyn sent this to all of us.
Thank you.
That in the Victorian court, if people
The tea cellar where
saucers go during a tornado.
It took me a second to get that one, and I'm disappointed in myself.
All right. So in the Victorian courts, when one would drink their tea with their pinkies out, it was a signal to the rest of the court that you had syphilis. So you got to hook up with whoever else had
Already have syphilis, so you don't have to spread it around.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't spread it around. Isn't that lovely?
But sharing is caring.
It
You
is.
know, all things considered, though, that seems like, especially within a court system, that seems actually like a really good idea.
Right?
Like,
Absolutely.
all right, hey, I have this. That means that you shouldn't hook up with me unless you already have this. And
Oh, I
then
have
let's
it
go.
too. Yay!
Oh, Rosaline, you should
What?
check and see whether or not we need to bring in our special guest.
I
for
think
tonight.
we
we
do.
have another
Hey,
special guest.
Lucky.
Just
Lucky.
goes by.
Special guest, special guest.
Come here.
Come here.
Ah.
So it's not the baby bat.
Ta-da! Paws up, peens out.
What's up,
What's up,
pizza?
Mine is definitely
Peens
out.
out. Be naked. Say hi, Lucky. Hi, Lucky.
You know, we were watching the Mickey Mouse Club the other day,
Oh yeah,
and not only does Donald not wear
pants.
pants,
Exactly.
but he also doesn't wear shoes. But
Nay.
Daisy
Daisy
Wear
does
wears
shoes.
shoes and a skirt.
It's kind of a dress.
It's very confusing. This is what
Yes.
you do as an adult. You watch these
You
shows
try to
and
figure
you
out their
judge.
gendered clothing.
It's
Yes.
dumb. It's
Meanwhile,
not a
on
good idea.
Bluey, they
Nobody wears clothes,
but they fold
but they
laundry
do laundry all the time.
and they do it when they dress up.
Except in the Granny Mobile episode, the little old lady who's grumpy and buys the Granny Mobile
Yes.
wears clothes.
She does have a dress.
Which me wonders, is a child dressed up as
No,
a
I think
granny.
she was a
she's definitely
grumpy
meant
old
to be a
lady.
granny.
She was a grumpy old
But their
lady.
neighbor is also an older lady, and she has like glasses and a hat, but she doesn't wear
Aye.
clothing.
The one who was having the yard
So
sale.
she's from
Yes.
Lydia.
Oh my goodness. If we get enough tips, we'll show you from Lydia.
Is she wearing just glasses and a hat?
Anything else?
Well,
Dun, dun, dun. All right, Lucky, you're free. Go ahead.
She giggled. She
She
giggled
did.
at that.
She did.
Yes,
where
we have
at?
to do our.
We have been promising
Oh.
people that I would drive home in the buff if we got big enough.
We
tips.
did,
It's true.
yes, and I.
No one's taken us
It's
up
so
on it.
sad.
Is there anything else we need to mention before we sing our last song?
Well, we do a big final
Final for now.
Oh, yes.
for now.
Well, thank you
episodes.
to our sponsor,
So
Sir
Christmas.
Christman, supporter of the
And I
arts.
was going to bring that up, is that, we could get more sponsors for that episode still.
I-
It might be an extra long episode because we do have some ladies coming in from all over the country.
We'll see how many ladies we get and then
Oh,
figure out how
goodness
long it'll be.
Yes.
But we could all use your sponsors on our Patreon page.
Aye.
You could have a concert in your own backyard. One of the viewers right now is owed a concert in their backyard.
Yeah,
if they
you
will
me
tell
where
us
your
when.
backyard is. Yes.
Well, I keep saying he just got engaged, so
Yeah,
perhaps we will be his
we could
wedding
play an
band.
engagement party.
Exactly.
Why not?
Absolutely.
So our final Unlaced episode for now
Yes.
will be Friday, August 23rd in Pittsburgh. It shall be the Pittsburgh ladies. So it shall be
in the interwebs.
in
Yes.
the interwebs. So yes, shall be myself, Lady Enid, and Lady Catherine being stupid at a Holiday Inn in Pittsburgh.
Yes.
So please do join us for then. Plus, guests. I'm assuming these two will probably
I
join
would
us.
probably pop in at least once.
Absolutely.
I know Lady Fiona shall be joining us.
Yes,
I
she
know.
did.
I think
she
Lady
was.
Katya said she
Lady
would from the
Katya
airport.
shall be joining us from the airport.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
you, Brian.
We've got a lot of
we'll
random
see
guests
who's
that
going to
will show up.
randomly show up and what stupidity is.
Thank you, Kyle. And please make sure you stay because our last song is going to be a biggie.
This is an intense piece,
Aye.
and I love it.
So it is Christmas in July,
It is.
and we very rarely get to sing the songs on our Christmas CD.
In fact, the last time we sang it was when we released the Christmas CD.
I had a
This
holiday
particular
concert.
song, yes, yeah, and
Aye.
also because it is so complex, it's very rare that we can get enough people and enough time to put this together as a piece that we can
Aye.
actually perform live.
And it was the first time that Lady Morgan and I worked creatively together to create a new piece.
That's true, yeah.
Yes.
So our Christmas album stuff very, very rarely gets sung out. I think we sing Elf on the Shelf in Pittsburgh when Catalina was with us.
I think so. I think we've sung
Mayhaps
Elf more
once.
than anything else on that album.
Yes.
But yeah, we've sung Elf a couple of times, but I don't think we've ever sung this one other than recording it.
Other than
We
recording
did it
and
for
at
a
the concert.
Christmas.
Oh,
we
the
did it for
Christmas
the
concert,
Christmas. We also did it for the Christmas Unlaced.
Oh,
We did
all right.
Oh, great.
with Lady Julie.
So this song very rarely gets sung,
Yes.
and we are down to 5 minutes, and this is a long
It's time.
So it's
Oh,
time.
song.
It's time for the last song, and those of you in Maine will hopefully get to hear this at one of our sets. Hopefully there won't be any children there, because this is the dirty.
This is actually the
the dirtiest
Like there are
song.
other songs that are a little bit more explicit if you knew the language. This is just explicit.
This is just dirty.
Yep.
Just dirty.
Pretty much.
So the holiday CD is available in both Colorado and Maine this weekend, or you can order it on our website. As with any of our CDs, you can order any of our CDs off of there you go.
Yay!
Off of our website, send us an email or go through our website. Each CD is $15 plus shipping.
If you want to avoid the shipping costs, you can get it as a digital download.
Yes.
We will send you the code via email.
And buy it from us and not from the Apple, because the Apple takes a huge bite. And by
Like
huge bite,
1 cent per play.
yay, not
at
even.
most, yeah.
It's actually pretty hard. Yes, please buy from your
No.
small musicians.
Support your girls. as
Support
the
your
angels
girls.
will say.
This song answers the big eternal question. How many times can you come in a Christmas song?
A lot.
It's a lot.
It's a
It's
lot.
a lot. And how many Christmas songs say "Oh come"?
A lot.
A lot.
Come, 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 come,
Come, they told me, come, 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 come,
come, come, come.
Let's
Come,
sing
come,
a parody.
come,
Come, come, come, come.
come.
That's what you came to see. Come, 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 come. Irreverent reverie. Come, 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 come. Here we come, a trumpeting among the leaves so green. Here we come, a lurking so rare and keen. Love and joy come on you, and on you, and you, and you.
Just hear those balls a jingling, ring, ting, tingling too.
Come on, it's lovely weather for a hot time together with you.
Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Invite them all straight over for a little slap and tickle with you.
And you, and you.
Oh, come, I'm not just a flirt. Please stick your face up underneath
I
my...
saw 3 ships come sailing in on Christmas Day,
with the captain and his seamen.
Christmas Day in the morning, there was semen all around the bed and semen on the floor, semen in the bathroom and behind the closet door. Oh, come, all ye sailors, soldiers, saints, and Scotsmen. Oh, come, ye Jack Sparrows and Marvel heroes. Come and undress me. I'm wearing 7 layers.
I'm getting very sweaty.
My hair
Unlace my corset, please strip me down.
Oh, come and cream upon my latke cake.
What?
Then spin my top, and my coins you can take.
Come and undress me. The Renaissance is sexy. Who
Oh,
cares
come,
about
come,
history
come,
anyway? Cosplay, Italian to Elizabethan.
We love you all. Elsa is coming. She's clucking like a hen. She's clucking like a hen. Oh, darn!
No, is it there? Is it there?
And when she is finished, please come goose her again.
That's it.
And when you're finished goosing her, show her your fine cock. And when you show your mid, you can have the whole flock.
Have the whole flock.
I signed off.
Have the whole flock.
Should never
Have the
hire
whole
two Muppets at once.
Have the whole flock.
Joy to the world, chase treasure comes.
And you can bring your toys, your dildos and vibrators, your cock rings and your handcuffs.
What? Santa brings,
Oh,
we're up for anything.
almost.
We're all here,
Some of us are queer.
Spreading some joy.
Around us Christmas morning, we're feeling very horny.
From our tits to our ass, here's a toast to class. Happy holiday to you. Oh, come to the Maine Renaissance Festival this weekend.
That was a good one, Elsa.
Gotta
my
throw in some
God.
product
Oh, yeah.
placement, yes.
Yes, happy Christmas in July to all of you.
And happy Olympics opening
Yes, happy
ceremonies.
Olympics.
Look for that piano that's on fire and
I-
wait for the very end if you're going to go watch it. It is the best part. Trust us.
Yeah.
So have a fantastic summer vacation. We hope to see you in Colorado or Maine.
Or
Next-
at the Oaken Miss.
well, that's not
Oaken Miss
till
is way later.
August.
That's coming soon. August is
Yeah.
right around the corner.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
just
but we've
in
got like
July.
12
things
things
are going to be beginning in August. We got our website and
for
we'll-
all tour details.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot going on.
Because next weekend Morgan and I shall be in Montana,
Montana.
and then there's the Oaken Mist, and then there's Pittsburgh, and there's
Arkansas.
Arkansas,
the new
And-
Arkansas
and
Renaissance Fair.
there's something else too. I don't
Yeah,
know.
there's some stuff
There's
in
a lot of
September.
stuff.
There's a lot of things going on.
Look at
Our
website.
busy season is just beginning.
Aye, so look on our website, chasetreasure.com, under the tour tab for all of our updated tour schedule. It is actually updated right
Yes.
now. So go on there for more details. Oh, wait.
What?
We need to show our special guest star over there.
Oh,
Wait,
oh,
hold
oh,
on.
oh,
Wait.
behind the Pampers.
And- all right.
Sleepy Mama.
Sleepy
Frau
Sleepy
Lady.
Mama. All right.
And I'm going to throw in one more product placement. Hal Shakespeare and I have been talking
Thank you. Chunk.
about restarting our Hallmark untitled Hallmark Christmas movie podcast. So please start watching or listening to that once we have it up and running.
Promoing for a second.
Yes.
All right. I have a new book that should be coming out. September 15th is the goal to get it on Amazon. At the very least, it should be open on October 1st.
Yay.
But I have several friends that are reviewing everything and potentially creating some really interesting illustrations. That was my goal, was to make something that was a little bit more adult, but still the scary stories that we knew and grew up with as children.
I enjoy your Dare book.
Thank you.
Buy her Dare book on Amazon.
I do have one available already, but yes, next one should be coming up soon.
Self-promotion. Storybook musical theater.
Yeah.
So find us at all of those places. We look forward to seeing you in person sometime soon.
Yes.
And make sure you get ready and put on your calendars for that 69th episode.
Yes. Very
August
important.
23rd.
For Pittsburgh.
Aye. So
And extras.
aye. So until we see you in Maine tomorrow, I'm Lady Rosaline.
I'm Lady Morgan.
And I am Fräulein Elsa.
And together we are Chase Treasure!
Roll that.
You have been watching an episode of Chaste Treasure, Ladies Unlaced. Thank you to all of our fans for your continued support of the live arts. And a special thank you to our sponsors. If you would like to sponsor an episode of Ladies Unlaced, please email chasetreasure@gmail.com.